a scary scenario at some of the most dangerous places in the country as we await another hearing that's set to begin in the next hour. Now, the director of the Centers for Disease Control will testify about dangerous lapses at our bioterror labs. We're talking about exposure to anthrax and the bizarre discovery of smallpox. Remember that one that was found in a storage locker recently? What's going on here? National correspondent Steve Centani is live. So what do we expect to hear today at this hearing, Steve?
Well, Martha, the CDC will come under very close scrutiny from a House subcommittee looking into that anthrax incident, and a variety of other safety problems have just come to light. In an incident last month at the CDC lab that handles bioterrorism agents, dozens of workers were potentially exposed to anthrax when samples were sent to another lab without being sterilized properly first. No one got sick from the incident, but a CDC internal investigation found serious safety lapses, including the use of unapproved sterilization techniques and the use of anthrax in experiments that didn't require it to be used. Now, in a report summarized by Congress, even more problems were identified. The director of the CDC addressed the original findings at a news conference last week. Here he is.
Our laboratories are core to our ability to protect Americans. Our laboratories are the reason we are the gold standard for not just infectious diseases, but environmental health as well. And for this to happen and put our workers potentially at risk is totally unacceptable.
And Frieden will be on hand to testify today at that hearing of the House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee. Martha?
What about the other findings in this investigation, Steve?
Well, there's a new investigation by the U.S. Department of Agriculture that was conducted and found that while it didn't release its findings, Congress did tell us, summarize what's in there. And it found that disinfectants were used for contaminating anthrax that had actually expired, that some workers were not tested until 5 days after they were exposed, that security measures inside the building were flawed, and that some samples were transferred inside a Ziploc plastic bag in violation of the guidelines. So a lot of questions sure to come up today, Martha.
Yeah, good ones, it sounds like. Steve, thank you very much.
You bet.